You're a freak like me. We're underground, but we will not surrender. We're gonna give them something to remember. Yeah, so write your name in
Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially returned to Hartford Championship Wrestling. It is episode 20. We are 2 episodes away from the biggest event in Hartford Championship Wrestling history. Made in Heaven 16 is right around the bend, and we've got a lot to cover tonight. World Championship match, Fatal 4-Way to determine the number 1 contender to the television title, singles matches, global women's title qualifiers, and now, kicking off the show here tonight, is the heart of Hartford. I can barely hear myself thinking here. The people have welcomed home Seth Maxwell. Making his grand return to his hometown. Last episode, where he vowed to compete at Made in Heaven after missing the previous event. But he was followed home by an old enemy, a demon of his past, and that man is Eli Blackburn. We're supposed to get them face to face here tonight, but Seth Maxwell, I believe, has a couple words for the former Shepherd before he can come out. If I were Seth Maxwell, honestly, I would not be happy in any regard at the presence of Eli Blackburn, and I don't think he is. Let's hear what he's got to say.
You know, I would have rather fight anyone on this amazing roster at Made in Heaven than face Eli Blackburn, a spineless, self-righteous creep who's made my life hell time and time again, only to follow me home to a safe space and make it a hostile environment. Very classy, Eli. Good job pissing me off. Quite frankly, I don't know if you're angry or stupid, but crawling to me for any sort of relevancy was a mistake, because now we're gonna end this for good.
A grudge kept alive by rage and hatred never dies, Seth Maxwell. You should know better than anyone. After your heart broke to pieces and you burned every bridge.
I'm past that. In fact, I'm beyond that. The broken heart was a failed attempt at coping with my personal issues by taking it out on others, and I will never go to that place again. How many times do I need to tell people the broken heart is dead, huh? How many times do I need to make it clear that the lowest point of my career I am trying to leave behind? Is that all the ammunition you have, Eli? The same basic shit that everyone uses? Jesus, I thought by now everyone would have fresh material.
Do not mock me, Maxwell. You know why I am here. I seek revenge. Revenge for costing me everything. My world championship, mine. And you took advantage of my emotion. You forced me to choose to attack you over my opponent, and it cost me everything. And now, because of you, my world is gone. I have no home. You cast your own failure and strife upon me, and I will have your head for it.
It's not my fault you don't have a home anymore, but at least you know what I've been through, huh? You can't blame me that you fumbled the ball. It isn't the first time you've lost a world title to a member of the Prestige, is it? I beat your ass back in 2022 to win this company's world title. You grasped for straws to stay relevant, and now nobody even knows who you are. You're just some emo kid pretending to be a scary guy when he's nothing but a coddled, whiny bitch.
No! I am feared. I ruled my world with fear for those who failed to comply. I even instilled fear in your now former best friend.
Feared? You're feared? That's a bold claim considering Xavier Pierce told you to go fuck yourself and then beat your ass so bad you got your whole group pink slipped.
Do not speak of my flock. They served their purpose well, and had I retained at Hardcore Heaven, they would have been rewarded in gold.
Eli, if you keep spitting in my face like a caveman, I'm gonna send your sorry ass back to the back alley where you found Axel and Marcus. It's tempting, but I'm gonna wait until Made in Heaven because unlike you, I have something called patience. Something you clearly weren't taught as a kid, were you? Talk your Shakespearean garbage that makes negative sense. Bring that Kmart bargain bin lantern to the ring. Put on that ugly ass face paint you brought to Hardcore Heaven. Do all of that if you need to, because at Made in Heaven, I end our story and I end you. And this time, you have nobody to fall back on to try and fail to help you win.
Stop talking. You have spoken far too many words and have said nothing. So allow me to speak, because my words hold weight. All you have done your entire life is fail. What happened when you and I were tag team champions 7 years ago? You took the fall and allowed the rich kids to take what we worked tirelessly for. What happened when you faced the Kindred King as HCW World Champion? You were crushed under Benson Banner's boot like an ant. And when you could not live with your failure to keep what you achieved, you left this place to rot because another, bigger, more enticing opportunity arose. You abandoned your home and all of your friends, including your wife Nicole, who you have conveniently stolen a Made in Heaven main event from. What happened when you had finally gathered friends that were hesitant to take you in? You were the catalyst to their demise. William Parker faded into obscurity. Jack Wolf turned tail and ran out of greed. Xavier Pierce was let go. And it was your fault. What happened when you faced the weight of the universe all for some stupid deluded dream? You could not withstand the weight that its king brought upon you twice. What happened when you had an opportunity to get back up like your annoying little catchphrase preaches? You gave up on the people who lifted you up in times of need. You blamed them for your moral downfall, and your loneliness led to depression that cost you every friend you had, and then you were fired. The so-called promised land you spoke of that you left your life for cast you aside like a broken toy when it no longer needed you, and you expect these people that you left behind to suddenly welcome you home with open arms. Seth Maxwell, you are truly pathetic. A waste of time, energy, and oxygen that can be spent on men and women that deserve to live.
I'm done talking to you.
Tell me this, Maxwell. When I kill you, who will mourn you?
Nobody.
My screen. I fucking hate looking at Isaac Diaz. Made in Heaven. August 2025! We missed it!
Yeah, that was kind of a while ago, wasn't it? You know what? Let's fix this, shall we?
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colors and lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Folks, we just witnessed... I don't even know what to say about what we just witnessed with Seth Maxwell and Eli Blackburn, but now we are getting into our first contest of the night for the HCW World Championship. Put the ones up. The Kindred King, 1,000 days and counting. Benson Banner tonight has chosen to defend the HCW World Championship against anyone that steps out of that curtain. I don't know what's on his mind, whether he wants to make a statement, prove a point, or whatever's going through his head. We haven't seen him defend on a regular episode since last summer of 2024, when it was Luke Hawthorne that Banner defeated to retain his championship. And we have seen countless men fall at the hands of Benson Banner. I would like to say there's hope for whoever Banner's opponent is, due to the unpreparation or lack of preparation on Benson Banner for whoever it's going to be. Banner doesn't know who it's going to be. There's an advantage to be had here for Banner's opponent here tonight, and that is the uncertainty. However, historically speaking, the chances of defeating Benson Banner tonight are extremely low, especially when he's got something to prove, a point to prove, ahead of Made in Heaven, where he takes on Bobby Wright for the HCW World title in the Night 2 main event. He's defeated Jack Bradford recently, as well as the combined efforts of John Osborne and Galaxia also falling. We will see Galaxia later on tonight take on Alex Wagner in one-on-one action. John Osborne currently out with an injury sustained after the concerto delivered by Rambo Armstrong, but Benson Banner is perfectly healthy after walking out on Bobby Wright last episode. But I'm very curious to see who exactly Banner's opponent is here tonight. It could be anyone. Realistically, it could be anyone. So I'm not sure. We're about to find out, though. I think we've got can't hear myself think. This place has just come unglued. Benson Banner's opponent tonight is Showstopper Sparks. Hell yeah, dude. I don't even know what to say. This is his third match in his career. And he's fighting for the World Championship. The local hero, the Apex legend. The brother of Xavier Pierce is about to face the Kindred King. Are you serious? Let's go, dude. This is Sparks' first title opportunity in HCW since his debut at Highway to Heaven in the Rumble. This is incredible. Folks, get ready to spark it up. We got a world title match happening right now. Benson Banner versus Showstopper Sparks. For this, the HCW World Championship. The top prize in the men's division. And here we go. This match is about to be underway. I personally would call this his rematch. There we go. Banner, oh! Sparks ducks under a clothesline. Banner ducks under one of his own. Up on the shoulders is Showstopper Sparks. Deadlift, military press into just dropping him face first on the mat. Dropping an elbow on the back. And another for good measure. Now Banner, once again, just punishing Showstopper Sparks for the audacity to challenge him. Going over multiple clubbing blows to the back. Benson is irate. You can see it in his face. Now both men locking up. Banner pushing Sparks into the ropes. The referee's going to have to break this up. Oh no, and Banner with a cheap shot. The HCW World Champion with the disrespect. Exploder position, no. Sparks with a kick with a knee to the ear, or elbow to the ear, into a roll up to put Banner away for the world title. No, kick out at one. Oh, Sparks wanted to drop the knee. Banner gonna get out of the way though. Sparks into the ropes. Banner ducks under. Oh, and pops him up. Oh my god, sends him damn near 10 feet into the air. Now Banner on the middle rope, dropping an elbow right on the throat. But Benson is not done in any capacity. He wants this punishment to last. Banner's been dominating almost the entire matchup. Once again with that military press, dropping him down. And now kicked right to the back once again. Stomp. Smashing the arm into the mat. And now Banner going for a fatal trap, locking it in. Showstopper is very close to the ropes. He can go and try to crawl over to it to force a break, but Banner gonna let go of the hold. And now Benson Banner tosses Sparks into the ropes, into a spear! Is that it for Showstopper Sparks? Cover, 2 count. Shoulder goes up at 2.5. Sparks is still alive and well, and Banner is irate about it. Stomp right to the hamstring. Up on the middle rope is Banner. Oh, went for a splash. Doesn't connect. Sparks out of the way, and now grabbing Banner from behind. Poison run to the world champion. Oh, but Banner just kicking him away like he's nothing. Now, oh my god. Benson Banner with a sit-out choke, well, not sit-out, but a choke slam. Looked like he tried to force his body on top of Sparks to greaten the impact. As Sparks once again trying to fight back, but Banner just can't give him an opportunity. Went for a clothesline to the back of the neck, but it didn't matter. Big knee once again to the face. Oh, Sparks, though, weasels his way away from Benson. Banner, oh, went for something. Banner landed on his feet. And now Benson picking up Sparks. Oh, and a power slam, tossing him down. Now Banner grabs Sparks, tosses him halfway across the ring into a jumping elbow drop. Now Benson, oh no, another spear. That's it. Sparks might be done after all that punishment, but he's still alive. Some would say he has a never say die mentality, and we're seeing that on full display right now. Sparks does not know how to quit. He does not know the meaning of it. And now he's trying to get some offense in. That dropkick just floored the world champion. Now targeting that leg. That braced leg that Benson's had issues with in the past before arriving at HCW. Into a DDT. Now Sparks has Banner exactly where he wants him. This is a good sign for Showstopper. Sparks, tornado DDT off the springboard, takes down the ref as well. The referee taking a brunt of the hit. And now Sparks on the top rope. Into an elbow drop. That signature patented elbow drop from Sparks. Now Showstopper. Oh my God. Sparks lining up the shot. Fastball punch. No, Banner able to counter. Now Sparks, there's a couple of forearms. Back elbow off the ropes. Clothesline takes down Banner. Now stomp to the arm. Sparks had that fastball punch lined up perfectly. Jawbreaker from Banner turns things around. Clubbing blow. Double axe handle to the face. But Sparks kicks him away. Now Showstopper Sparks with yet another roll-up, trying to outsmart Benson Banner, but the ref took too much damage. Slow to make the count. Sparks is doing his best to keep up with Benson. Sorry, I should say to outspeed Benson Banner. Off the springboard, dropkick right to the back of Sparks. He was too close to the ropes. I believe Sparks took part of that hit. He went high risk, got the high reward, didn't exactly get to pay it off. And now Benson Banner making a comeback once again, fired up as ever. Oh, now Sparks able to get back to his feet. Oh my God! A complete shot from Showstopper Sparks, and now up on the top rope, frog splash. Sparks might have it. Going up to the top rope. Sparks once again with that elbow drop. And now Sparks looks the leg. Cover. We got a new world champion. Kick out from Banner. Somehow still, Benson is still in this. Showstopper's got heart. I'll give him that. I've not seen this much fire and energy out of one of Benson's challenges before. Spear! Like he got shot out of a cannon. Covered by Banner. Sparks is gonna kick out. And now Benson on the offense. Sparks turns it around. Cyclone kick. Showstopper Sparks with a cyclone kick. And now going up to the top rope. Another big elbow drop. No, Benson out of the way this time. Boot takes him down. Now Benson Banner stalking his prey once again. Sparks is in deep trouble right now. Benson's got a hold of Sparks, but Sparks still somehow fighting back. The underdog still in the damn game. And Sparks wrenching. Oh my God, and a clubbing blow. Benson's got Showstopper Sparks down. Oh God. Oh God, at this point it's just punishment. He's not even trying to win at this point. Fatal trap locked in. He's just trying to make Sparks suffer. It doesn't matter at this point. Benson doesn't care. He's just trying to punish Sparks. The audacity of challenging him. Oh, wait a minute. Double clotheslines from Sparks. He's just making a comeback. Splash in the corner. Sparks running off the ropes, ducks under a lariat from Banner. Jumping clothesline. Sparks has a chance. Sparks has got a chance. Oh my God! Spark-Dog Millionaire! Spark-Dog Millionaire! New champion! Oh my God! Benson kicks it too! That could have been it! I swear that was it! Sparks had it won, but he's not done yet! If anything, this only fired him up more! The near fall! Now Sparks on the apron, possibly looking for something high risk again. Oh, and not getting a high reward, a spear in midair from Banner. Cover. Benson Banner retains again. Just like that. Sudden impact. And the Kindred King retains and remains at the top of the food chain. Momentum ahead of his Made in Heaven main event against Bobby Wright. Speaking of, and it looks like this time the champion is being met by the challenger. The inverse of last episode. Benson, you got company. Here comes the Highway Rumble winner. Big fat Bobby Wright's into the building. This is your main event at Made in Heaven 16 on night 2. And we're getting another stare down. Last episode they had a war of words. I don't know how much different this is going to be. And the two staring down, world champion, challenger. Oh God. Bobby, turn around. Bobby, turn around! It's a damn ambush! The Kid are here! The World Tag Team Champions! They're set to take on the Griffins and Made in Heaven! Uzuma's got a match tonight against Joel! And now the Kid! With an assault on Bobby Wright! This is bullshit! He's defenseless! He's outnumbered! There's nothing Bobby can do! Kid are ambushing Bobby Wright. He's got no help. What the hell? Benson's never asked for help before. I think the Kid might have a little bit of a raiding party problem. It's Richard Raider, Bobby's best friend. And there's Ty Flathers! The raiding party reunited! The Kid's going to meet him! Dropkick takes out Uzuma from Flathers! And now Ty takes Uzuma out of the equation! Raider going after Mungo! The Kid has suffered again! Great spike! The Kid's been taken out! Oh God. And now Banner looking for a spear on Bobby Wright. Contact time! Ty just knocked out Banner! What the? What have we just seen?
We started in the Midwest. Now we about to take it. All over the world, baby. This is the pinnacle. Yeah, take 9.
Follow me all around the planet, I run the gamut on psychology. They can never manage, we do damage with no apology. Pick 'em off the panic, a little manic, cause I gotta be frantic. I'm a gem, cause I'm an oddity. Gobble the track up like I'm grabbing that mama knockers. I can pop it, you pop it, cause I'm partners of walking pocket. Give me the top, I hip hop and watch 'em make 'em rock with a showstopper. Chakras popping off the
Worldwide choppers.
If you anybody, you notice it. Take us the pinnacle, not an identical soul is it. Load of coders, the polar, get wrote quick and they quoted it. Yo, it exploded, the flow behold it, cause when the motor spit, but never to get free of the rear. Better get just near the mirror, ready to get near my heels. Give me the knocking, I'm a chopper, he came in and went tomorrow, but I'ma lock it down and hop in the pocket like empanadas. Hit him up and get him up, I ain't done, I ain't did enough. Tripping when I rip it, I be the itch when I spit him up. Sorta like I was licking up and backing up in the guts. Everybody be knowing I'll be acting up when I bust. From Missouri to Canada, I be keeping the stamina. If you never been a fan of the men of planet, unanimous, can I cut? Anybody take us calamitous, leave him in the dance, anybody talk when I'm standing up. Take us hostile, he's awful, it really be wicked when he be off in the bottle. You with it, you dig it, you never lost the apostle. He's taking to give it the poem, toss it Picasso. Killing everybody off is the motto, and I'll be the only chopper that's tossed in the brothel. You said it's pathetic, my head is off in the taco. I spit it, you better you in the coffin when I go. I'm like years ahead of my peers. Want some, you can come bring it right here. Can't clown me, don't come around me. Bow down, I was crowned when they found me. I never focus up in my rhythmalism, the venom, and hit him and give him a stigmatism, and then I'ma spit him something so full of vengeance that everybody you wanna devour the pieces of my enemy cause a cannibalism. Breaking them up in the particles, they get in a predicament that be never reversible cause a nigga be too versatile, making you nourish. You can never compete with the colonel. I burn you, I'm an immortal, and that's the reason I murder you. Focus on my hocus pocus and make a lick of magic. After I reckon, check it, think it, respect, I better have it, cause I'm an anomaly. When I'm give a lobotomy to any motherfucker challenging my astronomy. Poppin', I don't stop at the fires when the flames down. I'm one of the most popular choppers and my name's known. Throwing it up in the air, taking it back. We WWC, if you can't keep up, should've stayed home. I'm like years ahead of my peers. Want some, you can come bring it right here. Can't clown me, don't come around me. Bow down, I was crowned when they found me.
Oh, yeah. He made his debut last episode, defeating Danny Cash. The one, Leo Maverick, has arrived in HCW, and he's here to speak his mind. Also a member of Golden Heart Wrestling, who we saw Seth Maxwell earlier in the night have a very, very heated exchange with Eli Blackburn. But now we're hearing from Leo Maverick. A multi-time world champion across different promotions. And now gracing HCW with his presence as officially part of the roster. The former leader of the Union, the former APW Twitch champion. Let's hear what Leo Maverick has got to say to the HCW Nation.
HCW Universe. It is good to be back, I know y'all missed me. After the last episode, beating the hell out of whatever his name was, making my name known to all of you, all that jazz, right? I'm about ready to go, to the next step. I'm ready to start my hike to the top. Less hike and more brisk jog. Because, let's be honest, let's be real. let me be serious for a second. No one in this company, no one in, hell, this state can hold a candle to a generational talent, to the best in the world, like yours truly.
I think someone's got a problem with that statement. The man he beat last episode, I think Danny Cash has come back possibly for more. I don't exactly know what is going through Danny's mind, but he's not happy. He's been very vocal on social medias. Gotta imagine that loss to Leo Maverick, he's fuming over. The Prince has come to meet the best in the world. Let's hear it.
Leo Maverick, who the hell do you think you are? You think you're some hot shot taking his fame from other places and trying to use it here? I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
Oh, you're that guy. Oh, my mistake. My fault. Now, you know, look, man, look. I get the shtick. I beat your ass last time we were all here. You're all mad and huffy about it. I get it. But the big guy, the big kid's here, talking to his adoring public, and you're out here trying to steal my spotlight. So, man to man, heart to heart, I suggest you screw off, because you really do not want this record. Well, you do have cash in your name, so you might need the work.
Oh, you think you're so funny. He thinks he's funny. You wouldn't be laughing if you caught a sweet chin music, would ya? I'm so sick of idiots from the outside coming to HCW and trying to treat the rest of us as just local talent. We're beyond that now. Do we look local to you?
Man, you talk too much. Jesus. Wait. You're not a local talent? Could have fooled me, right? Hey, look, don't blame me, man. Look, you have that sort of lack of substance that all those guys have. It's like a genetic trait. So don't come at me.
You little... I'm not gonna let you mock me without paying for it. So how about this? You and me, round 2, next episode.
Ah, well, you guys know how I roll, right? I love me a good warm-up. I love me a good workout to start the day off. Well, I won't really need that much effort to put you down again, Danny. In any case, I accept, right? Before I leave you to prep for part 2 of your 15 seconds of fame, let me give you some advice, man to man. If you value your HCW career, which you should, because it's the only thing that you have in this sad world, if you value it like you should, then this whole stepping to people above your pay grade thing, wasting important time with all the nothing that you spew, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna scar you for life, Danny. I sure hope you're ready to reach for the stars again. After I put you to sleep, after I make you stream those sweet, sweet dreams. Until then, see you next time, Penny Pincher.
It looks like Game 2 is next episode between these two men. Maverick Cash on episode 21, the final episode before Made in Heaven.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. Mr. Goldenheart? Brokenheart? What are you going by right now?
I don't want to talk to you.
That's unfortunate, because after Eli just basically told you to kill yourself, I think you need some tough love from your big brother.
I'm older than you.
I meant physically, dumbass. Taller than you.
Really? If dumb short jokes are all you got, then don't even bother.
Listen here, Seth. You honestly think that Elijah Burns knows what's best for you? A guy that made your make-believe life hell for years?
Make-believe?
I'm not done. You get put onto such a high pedestal in this professional wrestling world, and it upsets people. It upsets him, and it upsets me too, but for an entirely different reason. Anyways, he's upset that you got a big game offer before he did, and he's always been jealous of you.
Chase, where are you going with this? Just get to the point.
Well, hey, I'm saying you shouldn't listen to all this noise and insults from him. You're wasting your time giving him your attention.
For the first time in years, I think you've actually given me half-decent advice.
Yeah, see what I mean? You should listen to this stuff from me instead, since I'm your brother, of course.
Excuse me?
Seth, all you've been doing for 8 years is running around in trunks and spandex tights, and that dumb vest, playing dress-up superhero like it means anything. I don't do this because I wanted to. I started wrestling to show you that it's not worth it, because I'm going to surpass you by doing the bare minimum, while you whine and cry over missing the mark and losing friends over dumb shit after putting in so much effort for nothing. I think you wasted your life doing this. But get this, you're 25 years old and there's still time for you to pack it up, get a real job like I did before. Quit trying to play some dumb underdog character on TV and start being a real person in the real world.
You and me in that ring tonight.
I'm sorry?
You want to be a little bitch and tell me how to live my life? I'm going to teach you a couple lessons about how to live my life. You and me in that ring tonight, Chase. Oh my God, we're going to make that official in our main event tonight. Seth Maxwell will take on Chase Maxwell in the main event tonight. With that being said, we have the first of two Global Women's Championship ladder match qualifiers to get through here tonight. This first matchup is Mia Halsey taking on Abby Raven for a spot in the Global Women's Championship match at Made in Heaven, involving 8 total women. We've already seen Kia Sakura qualify, Julia Ross qualify, Ashley Prada qualify, and Violet Hayes qualify. There are 4 spots remaining. The champion Kia Sakura has to be watching this match very closely after she defended the title against Mia Halsey last episode, who is now getting an opportunity against Abby Raven here to be put into that matchup. We haven't seen Abby Raven in a while. Last time we saw her was Highway to Heaven, when she entered and was eliminated after getting, I believe, 2 eliminations. A former women's world champion in her own right has been meaning to get her spot back in the main event scene. But she takes on the Enchantress tonight. These are 2 very underrated superstars that are, one of them is about to get an opportunity. Mia Halsey has definitely grown in popularity recently, so a win for her here tonight could help out that momentum, especially to get a spot at Made in Heaven. See, Mia Halsey, like most of the division, entered the Highway Rumble. She did not win. That victory went to Jennifer Lane. Halsey, I'm not sure who she was eliminated by in that matchup. However, since then, she's been trying her best to make a comeback, to really cement herself. She participated in a fully loaded ladder match earlier this year. That match was won by Valerie Rivers, who I'm not sure is in the building tonight, but we'll see as these two women about to take each other on. Halsey, Raven for a spot at Made in Heaven. Here we go. And both women locking up into a headlock by Mia. Oh, Abby turns it around, waist lock. Now Mia, oh, snapmare into a headlock of her own. Turning things around is Halsey. And just choking the life out of Abby Raven, trying her best. And now standing switch into wrenching the arm back, trying to take out the arm. Abby Raven breaking free with a couple of elbows. Now into the ropes. Abby Raven going for a belly to belly. Mia Halsey turns it around. Back of the head first into the mat. Well, now we know the Global Women's Championship is highly sought after. Kia Sakura, the current champion, defeated Kaisarian at Highway to Heaven, who is now on injury leave. We are wishing Kaisarian the best and a speedy recovery. Hopefully she'll be back soon. But we know the division has been held down as well by Julia Ross, Ashley Prada, and so many more who have contributed to the success of the Global Women's Championship. Violet Hayes as well, the reason why Kaisarian is out of action. After breaking her arm in the lead up to Fully Loaded, Kaisarian barely survived Violet Hayes at that event, leading to her not being cleared to defend, but choosing to defend anyways against Kia Sakura at Highway. Violet Hayes now is confirmed for the Global Women's title ladder match, as the ref is going to have to force them to break that up. Oh, into a springboard poison Rana by Halsey. Now Halsey into the ropes. Oh, and a big elbow. Oh, and an enziguri to follow it up. Mia Halsey on the offense. Now both of these women want a chance to succeed. Mia Halsey has never held a championship in her HCW career. Abby Raven has. That's the difference between these two. Halsey's never tasted gold. Of course, it was Abby Raven who ended 2023 with the women, or not ended 2023 with the women's world title. She defended it against Grace Gardens at the end of 2023, and it was Grace Gardens who defeated her to win her third world championship. And we'll see Grace Gardens later tonight taking on Haley Sparrows for a spot in this ladder match. There have been several former champions confirmed for this match already. Kia Sakura, former women's world champion, current global women's champion. Ashley Prada, who's never won a title before. Julia Ross, who's a former women's world champion. And Violet Hayes, who's held world titles all across the globe. Most recently, losing the Empower Women's World Openweight Championship against Smokey Davidson in Empower Valhalla 3. And now, oh, Mia Halsey with a pixie cutter to Abby Raven. And I might have been looking to go to the top rope. Oh no, Abby Raven turns it around, ducks under a clothesline, gets her up on the shoulders into a spine buster. We've seen HCW represented across multiple different promotions, FXE, LGBTKO. One of our official partners in LGBTKO will be hosting a Matter of Pride next weekend, where we will see Seth Maxwell take on Selena Adams for the LGBTKO World Championship in the main event of night 2. Big power slam from Halsey. Now we're going to see Seth Maxwell later on tonight in the main event taking on his brother Chase. A dream match that is now possible to happen has just been made official. As Mia Halsey with a combo of strikes taking down Abby Raven. Now up on the top rope, Halsey with the Neverland splash connecting onto Raven. Is that going to do it? Not enough yet. Now Halsey off the springboard going for that splash. Does not connect. Didn't get all of it. As now into the ropes goes Mia Halsey. Goes Abby Raven as Halsey counters with a drop kick into a stomp. And Abby Raven with a dragon screw trying to turn things around. Now Mia gets sent leaning off into the ropes. Abby Raven, big boot, sends Mia to the outside. Now the referee going to start the count. Remember, it is 20 seconds on the outside before a count out does occur. Now Abby with a combo of strikes there, catches the knee as Halsey ends the guri to the foot to the bicep. As Mia turns things around, wheelbarrow position into a stunner. Oh no, and Abby Raven, powerbomb position on Halsey. No, Halsey fighting out of it. Breaks free of the hold. Oh, went for an elbow. Halsey responds with one of her own. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, in the back of the head, landing hard on the mat outside. A count of 8 as Abby Raven, big splash. Forcing the ref to restart the count, but Halsey just kips right back up. Back in the ring goes Abby. And now it's Mia Halsey's turn to be on the offense. Springboard, Hurricane Rana. Now Mia up on the top rope. That might be a little too far away. Can Mia Halsey get it? And she does. With that falling senton off the top rope. Cover by Mia. Kick out again from Abby. Not quite gonna do it. Enchantment. Halsey with the cover. Abby again getting the shoulder up, and Mia can't believe it. What is it going to take? And now Abby Raven gets caught again with a second pixie cutter. And now Raven in the crosshairs of the Enchantress. Kick to the midsection. No! Flippin' final flash connecting after catching that leg. Trying to set up for the enchantment. But just punishing Mia Halsey is Abby Raven. This is a much more aggressive side of Abby than we've seen before, I've noticed. Now kicks to the midsection. Abby Raven has her up on the shoulders. Black Knight! Into a cover on Halsey. Is that going to do it? Is Abby Raven going to Made in Heaven? No, not yet. But she's not done. She's got another big move. Kicks in the midsection once again. And now Abby Raven with a second Black Knight. That's got to be it. Abby's going to Made in Heaven. No! Somehow Mia's still alive and Abby is irate. A kick to the ear. Just knocked Abby off her feet. Halsey's back. Big forearm in the corner. And now stomping a mud hole into Abby Raven. And now it's Mia Halsey up on the middle rope, beckoning Abby to her feet. Oh, went for something. Abby got out of the way and now forcing to her feet. Abby Raven with a Ravager. And now once again, if she connects with this, it's over. Kick to the midsection. If Abby connects, it's over. That's a third Black Knight connecting That's gotta do it. It's it. So, what the? We saw her with so much fight last time against Kia Sakura, and it's on display again. A third Black Knight can't get Halsey out of here. And up on the middle rope is Abby Raven. Big drop kick from the middle rope. Now Abby once again going right after any exposed weakness of Mia Halsey and the disrespect on the way up. Now Abby puts Halsey into a seated position. Brings her to a knee. Oh, and a knee right to the nose. I'd be surprised if Mia Halsey wasn't bleeding after that, but Abby Raven stalking. Oh my God. Jesus, those repeated headbutts. I've never seen Abby do that before. As I was saying, this is a much different side of Abby Raven than we've ever seen. Uh-oh. And now Mia Halsey ducks under a clothesline. Oh no! Abby with a lariat. Trying to make a comeback. No, Mia caught the leg. Forearm to the face. Forearm to the back. Whipping Abby into the ropes. Goes under. Goes over. Halsey arm drag takedown. Now Halsey bringing Abby Raven towards the middle of the ring. Abby, though, gets caught with another pixie cutter. Is that going to do it for Raven? Is this it? Halsey still not able to get the win. Abby's still kicking. Halsey, though, looking for the end. Enchantment. That's it. It's over. Mia Halsey now hooking the leg. Mia Halsey's headed to Made in Heaven. Just like that. 5 out of 8 spots in the Global Women's Title ladder match have been officially confirmed. Mia Halsey joins the fray. FXT TakeOver is about to be upon us. Oh! It's the Ironweight Champion! Kobe Hammond is here! Hell yeah! We haven't seen Kobe in a minute. Oh, at the live event a couple of weeks ago, we saw him successfully defend against Bruno Mendoza, and now he's back again. It's been a minute on a regular episode since we've seen him. I can only imagine he's looking ahead to Made in Heaven. Who is he going to fight? Who is he going to face for that title? Listen to this place. Alright, yo. You know what to do. Ride the wave with the hype. Our Ironweight Champion's got something to say to the HCW Nation.
Oh yeah, cut the music, cut the music, cut the music. Oh man. Oh man, wow. Wow. I don't know if y'all knew this, but the hype Kobe Hammond recently lost his voice. Let's make sure we still got this. Chat, if you can hear me, let me hear you say, yeah. Alright, now I know y'all can hear me loud and clear, so let me let y'all know that the hype just rolled in to the Excel Center, baby!
Let me holler at y'all real quick. For real though. Appreciate the hype and all the love. But recently, I've been meaning to do right by this Ironweight title, man. And I feel like I ain't doing enough still as the Ironweight champion. The hype, Kobe Hammond.
So we gon' run it back, boy. We gon' run it back. We gon' see who wants to step up to the hype and Made in Heaven.
Oh no. We saw him stalking Kobe Hammond last episode. The masterminds come out to stake his claim. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Finn Dagger has been responsible for so many different evil plots and schemes in the past. I can only imagine he's got another one coming up for Kobe. And this crowd is letting him hear it. I'm very uneasy seeing Finn Dagger make his appearance here. We know he's been stalking Kobe Hammond for a bit now. I don't like this. Here comes the mastermind.
Poor Kobe Hammond, feeling like he is not enough for these people. The moment you give up these people, you will shine like a star, Kobe Hammond. Let your true colors show. Give into your inner dark, or I'll rip it out of you myself.
Alright, Finn. Man, shut your hot topic looking ass up, man. I ain't about all this evil shit, bro. You can take yours to send it packing, but I got no problem being your punk ass back to be an Eli Bring.
I created Eli Blackburn, you fool. Your time is nearing its end, and at Made in Heaven, I will bury you forever.
Wait. There's no way. Is that... I don't even know what I expected. This is the exotic element. Mercury made his debut at Highway to Heaven. We haven't seen him since. Kobe said, anyone who wants a shot, I'm inclined to believe that multiple people can come out. But this is the last person I expected. Mercury's here. Okay. I'm feeling it.
Well. What do we have here?
Who the hell are you?
My name is Mercury. I am the exotic element, and I won an opportunity at the Ironweight Championship. So please, be so kind and step back from me, Finn.
You imbecile! How dare you interrupt me with your nonsense! I should take your head for this!
I'm sensing much hostility from you. Calm, my odd-looking acquaintance. All I want is for Mr. Hammond here to give me a match for his championship at Made in Heaven.
Yo, okay, let me make sure I got this right? Your name is Mercury, right? Hey, man, I mess with your confidence. I mess with this kid's confidence, man. See, I'm all about defending against the new, fresh, and pretty faces, man. So, if you want it, come get it. Let's run it up. I ain't fought him before. This about to be fun.
Oh no! Dagger with an oblivion wing to Kobe and another for Mercury!
You both will die at Made in Heaven, then.
Folks, I think we just got our Ironweight title match for Made in Heaven, Kobe, Mercury, Finn.
Where the hell is Danica?
Jennifer, look, I know you're upset about last episode, but I'm sorry. Danica's not here.
Well, what do you mean she's not here? She's the damn Women's World Champion. You're just gonna let her not show up to work?
Listen, Jennifer...
If she's not here, I've got some things to say to her, so I may as well go say it in the ring.
Jennifer, wait. Jennifer... Damn it. Listen, the Women's World Champion isn't here. I understand Jennifer Lane's upset, but like, she can't just interrupt the show. Listen, because she's the Highway Rumble winner, she's got an opportunity, and her opponent is not present tonight. I'll allow it. But listen to this place. This place just erupted for Jennifer Lane. I admire her courage and her drive and her strength, but I don't appreciate her interrupting the show. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong, but it kind of messes up the flow. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We love Jennifer Lane here. Let's give her the time she needs.
So since our gracious Women's World Champion isn't here tonight, I've got some things on my chest I want to say. And I won't get to say it to her face. Danica, if not for that cheap shot, I'd assume courage was part of your game. But I guess since you attacked me and now you're avoiding me, it looks like what we're really doing, what's really going on here, is that you're scared of me. I was right when I said last episode that the theme of Made in Heaven this year is conquering bullies. It's just a shame that the one I'm gonna conquer is afraid of someone she said was an easy paycheck. I thought you've beaten me before. So what's got you hiding like a bitch? I'm not gonna fall in line like you forced others to do. I'm not gonna let you push me around anymore. As a matter of fact, nobody is gonna push me around anymore. You, Danica, need to be humbled with a little reality check. This isn't your company. This isn't your world. It certainly isn't your fight to win. The reason this is such a dangerous match for you, Danica, is because you have nothing to prove. I have everything to prove. I'm tired of people looking past me, Danica. And when I win the HCW Women's World Championship and claim my first title in my career at 22 years old on the biggest event in HCW history, you and everyone else who's doubted me over the last 2 years is going to see what I truly am. A fighter!
Hell yeah.
When you're done with your business at Made in Heaven, I got next.
Well, after we just heard from Jennifer Lane about Danica Blank, it looks like Kobe Hammond and Malcolm Sane have come face to face once again. But right now, we are getting into our next matchup. singles action between one half of each tag team involved in the World Tag Team Championship match at Made in Heaven. Joel Griffin is going to be taking on Asia Uzoma, who we saw taken out earlier tonight alongside his tag team partner Yarmongo by Ty Flathers and Richard Rader, trying to make the save after an ambush. So it seems like the Kin is multitasking, trying to take care of Bobby Wright and his friends, and now the Griffins. I have to believe that the Kin might be spreading themselves a little too thin right now. But Asia Uzoma, despite his damage from earlier in the night, has the ability to win this match tonight. After all, they are the undefeated tag team champions after over a year as champs. So honestly, I don't doubt Asia Uzoma's ability. However, I do have faith in Joel Griffin's ability. We've seen the Griffins on the rise lately. And ahead of their World Tag Team Championship match, they decided last episode to have each member of each team take on the other side one-on-one. So next episode it will be Harvey Griffin versus Yarmongo. And right now it's the big men going at it. This is the first singles match in HCW for Asia Uzoma. This is the second for Joel Griffin. Griffin earlier in the year, challenged Barry Jerome for the television championship ahead of Fully Loaded earlier this year. So now we are getting this one-on-one matchup. Joel Griffin, Asia Uzoma, one-on-one. Here we go. Oh, and some series of strikes, a chop, and a big kick to the back of the head for Joel Griffin. Uzoma, though, oh, flying headbutt. Trying to take him down. And double leg drop right to the arm. That's gotta hurt. Oh, and a leg drop. Oh, and a kick to the face. Joel Griffin trying to make a comeback here. We've seen both of these teams that these two were involved with achieve a lot of great things. Joel Griffin and Harvey Griffin, former APW superstars. They defeated Club Baxter in a street fight at the beginning of the year, the very first episode of 2025. We then saw Joel Griffin compete against Barry Jerome for the television title, as I mentioned before. Harvey Griffin participating in the Highway Rumble a couple months ago. Now Asia Uzoma turns this into a headlock as the two are locking up. Well, the Kin defeated the Bad Boys to become tag team champions, defeated the Court Marshals and the Chambers Twins in the World Tag Team title tournament to become champions, to earn that spot at Overdrive last year. They've beaten Club Baxter. They've beaten Reckless Abandon and Mount Olympus at the same time. They've beaten Meat Mountain. They've beaten everybody in the division except for the Griffins and also except for the Minute Makers, but I don't think, as Harvey Griffin said, I don't think they really care about the Minute Makers. I wouldn't either. I don't blame them. Because this is the title match for Made in Heaven, and the referee's going to have to stop this, break it up a little, as they just, this is personal. They're fighting very aggressively here right now. We're seeing the brutality of Uzoma, the power and aggression, now the speed and height of Joel Griffin. Oh, and a back elbow floors Griffin. Uzoma into the cover. 2 count, early 2 count. Joel barely getting the shoulder up after that elbow. Now Asia Uzoma praising the Kindred King, who we saw earlier in the night defeat Showstopper Sparks to retain the world title, but was then leading an ambush against his opponent at Made in Heaven, Bobby Wright. But before that could get any worse, Richard Rader and Ty Flathers saved Bobby Wright. Leading to Ty Flathers knocking out Banner with a contact tie. Now we're going to see Ty Flathers later tonight in a fatal 4-way to determine who will face Barry Jerome at Made in Heaven for the television title. In that match with him is Luke Hawthorne, Malcolm Saint, and Harris Helms. Which is interesting because Malcolm Saint just said he's got next on Kobe Hammond after Made in Heaven. Whether that's title or not, whether Malcolm Saint wins this fatal 4-way and then becomes television champion or not, it's a series of processes that need to be gone through before Malcolm can even really clear what kind of I got next it means. Oh, and a falling headbutt from Uzoma right to the face, and now into a cover on Joel. Either way, we will decide who will face Barry Jerome at Made in Heaven for that television title. Now kicks to the midsection by Uzoma, looking to get Griffin into a powerbomb position, but Joel fighting back now, slides out of it. And a punch right to the gut, trading blows of these two men. Right hands over and over. These two are going after each other. Went for a chop, blocked. Went for another chop, blocked by Joel. These two are blocking each other's strikes left and right. They're connecting. Oh, big punch. And now into a hockey fight between Joel Griffin and Asia Uzoma. All out brawl. Asia Uzoma, though, coming out the better half of that exchange. And now going up to the top rope. Joel Griffin, I don't think he realizes where he even is. Double axe handle to the back. Off the top rope, into the cover. The most dangerous move in professional wrestling, kick out. As now Uzoma propping Joel up to his feet. Went for a kick to the midsection. Joel Griffin with a clubbing blow. And now Joel with a series of punches and kicks. Big uppercut there from Joel. And now Griffin lining up Uzoma. Griffin with a big discus, big boot. Cat damn near takes off the head of Uzoma, but he's going to kick out. And now Uzoma gets jumped to the outside. Oh, and an elbow drop. Right to the knee. The best thing you can do is weaken your opponents ahead of your title match. And it's what both of these men are trying to do. Weaken the Griffins is the object of the kin before Made in Heaven. Missing that splash. Big boot right across the face. Now Joel Griffin, I think, is bleeding. As Asia Uzoma trying to reanalyze the situation. I think he wants to go to the top rope, but Joel just in the way. He can't figure out what's going on here. I'm not sure what's going on here. As Asia Uzoma just standing in place. I don't know if he's trying to let Joel Griffin recover, get somewhere, or what he's doing. I don't know what Asia Uzoma's doing right now. Uzoma, are you good? Sir? One half of the World Tag Team Champions, everybody. And now Uzoma finally doing whatever the hell it was he was going to do. Oh no. And right after that, Nigerian driver. Joel Griffin is seeing stars. Uzoma gonna hook the leg. This one's over. No! What? Joel kicked out! Asia Uzoma! Oh no, and Joel go for the G6 Power Slam! Turns into his EDT by Uzoma! And now Uzoma! Looking for it! Nigerian driver! hooks the leg. Joe Griffin just got pinned by one half of the tag champs. Momentum for the Kid ahead of the World Tag Title match at Made in Heaven.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? We will be strong and stand with me. Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. Will you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Everybody needs to watch A Matter of Pride next weekend. Oh no. I need everyone to boo this son of a bitch. After what happened last episode between Zephyr King and Galaxia and Alex Wagner and Damien DeThay, I can barely hear myself think or talk. Oh my god. Alex Wagner is now going to be taking on Galaxia after Galaxia saved Zephyr King from a 2-on-1 assault by Alex and DeThay. And they'll be now taking each other on in a tag team match at Made in Heaven, but Jesus Christ, I can't hear myself thinking here. And deserve to. Screw this guy. It's unfortunate to say that he's a former television champion, the last ever cruiserweight champion, but he's about to face the most decorated superstar in HCW history in Galaxia, so he's in for it. Alex is about to get screwed over, and rightfully so. Here comes the Starfarer. We saw him save Zephyr King from a 2-on-1 assault last episode. And as I said earlier, Zephyr King and Galaxia will be taking on Alex Wagner and Damien DeThay in a tag team matchup at Made in Heaven on the grandest stage in HCW. Galaxia is now going to take on Alex one-on-one to try and gain momentum ahead of that match. Damien DeThay and Zephyr King nowhere to be found right now, as they both have been banned from ringside during this match. We love Galaxia. We all love Galaxia. One-time world champion, 3-time cruiserweight champion, 2-time Ironweight champion, Highway Rumble winner, Made in Heaven main eventer. He's beaten the yokai. What hasn't he done? What's not to love about Galaxia as we're getting this match underway? And Alex right on the attack, double knees, takes down Galaxia. Galaxia back to his feet now, goes for a clothesline, Alex ducks away, and now Alex, combo of strikes, kicks, stomp to the back. Now Galaxia turning things around, off the springboard, went for a splash, Alex out of the way, kick to the side of the head, Alex is playing dirty. Going a Hurricane Rana takes down Galaxia. Come on, Galaxia, get up. Beat this guy. Beat this clown. Now Alex, open the rope, step up, enziguri basement style, catches him on the face. And a kick right to the hamstring. Galaxia turning things around. Elbow to the back of from Alex. Oh, and a big dropkick takes down Galaxia. No, come on. Oh, went for a blockbuster. Galaxia out of the way, though. Now Galaxia off the... Oh, going for a spinning tightrope on the middle rope. Into a dropkick, takes Alex out, but now both men locking up. Alex gets shoved away by Galaxia. Now Alex once again locking up with Galaxia. Now pushing Galaxia into the corner. The referee might have to call this and stop that hold. Oh, and Alex with a cheap shot. I hate this guy so much. Oh, and a forearm takes down Galaxia. I hate Alex Wagner. I hate this guy. I hate everything he stands for. He stole the television title last year. He tried to leave with it and never return. He's targeted John Osborne. He's targeted Nathan Rockstar and Harris Helms. He corrupted Viper Greybird. What is there not... What is there to like about Alex? He's the least likable person on this roster. And that's saying something because we have Guy Minette on this roster. Like, what are we doing? Oh, both men go down. I think Alex miscalculated that attack there. Galaxia, though, kips up. Hurricane Rana from Galaxia. Taking him down. Kick right to the side of the head. Alex trying to turn things around again. Screw this guy, man. So Alex off the springboard. Drop kick once again. Now into a cover on Galaxia. Galaxia kicking out just before the 2 count. No, oh, no, 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 no. Alex with cross-wired. And now mocking Zephyr King. A DDoS cutter from Alex Wagner just took out Galaxia after mocking Zephyr King. Cover. Kick out from Galaxia, and I am going to hope and pray that he doesn't need to kick out again because Alex is not going to hit the DDoS again. Please. Galaxia, just beat him, please. Oh, and dropped splash off the top rope, but no. Alex still kicks out. Please put him away. Please, please, please beat his ass. Like Galaxia. Oh, Neutron Star. And now into a cover on Alex. Alex put his hand on the rope and then kicked out. I don't think the referee saw. Though I would have been completely fine if Alex got screwed over. I'm not going to lie to you. He deserves it. Face full of turnbuckle goes Alex Wagner. Oh no, and an elbow to the face of Galaxia. Oh, and a crucifix. Turns him around into a roll-up. Oh, but a kick out from Galaxia. He's still in this. Oh, and shoulder first slammed into the mat. Galaxia turning things around. Into the corner goes Alex. Big power slam from Galaxia. And we know where this usually goes. We're going to get to see it, folks. Here we go. Inner Galaxia. Come on, get him away from the ropes. Get him away from the ropes. Go, 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 go. Cover him. Cover him. Come on. Come on, Galaxia. Cover him. Go. No. Why? Stay down, Alex. Please just let him win. Take the L. Go home. Get out of here. Exploder in the corner from Alex. Now into a disrespectful cover. Kick out at 1. Once again, targeting that arm. Galaxia, though, had it scouted. Drop kick into the corner. Now Galaxia's pumped up. Alex doesn't want to be there. Big forearm. And Galaxia. Into the corner goes Alex. Now once again, Galaxia, what's he doing? Oh my god, a split leg moonsault from the top rope from Galaxia, but it's not gonna matter. Alex still kicking out, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And now Alex back to his feet. And a slap, and Galaxia tilts a whirl into a DDT, tornado style. And a couple well-placed elbows is turning things around for Alex. Unfortunately, get him out. Come on. Please. Hurricane Rana from Wagner. And now once again mocking Galaxia. Into another DDoS cutter. Or sorry, mocking Zephyr King. Another DDoS cutter from Wagner. Galaxia kicks out. Oh no, and now Alex with a second cross-wired. Hooking the leg of Galaxia. Please, no. Galaxia is still alive somehow. Let's go. Please kick his ass. Please kick his ass. Please kick his ass. Oh, went for a DDoS cutter. Galaxia turns it around. Power slam. So Galaxia into the corner. Oh no, here comes Alex. Once again, an armbar applied. The referee slow to go to call it and measure it up. Galaxia turns things around. Hurricane Rana. Crossbody from the springboard takes down Wagner. Galaxia into a cover. But gonna kick out is Alex Wagner again. I'm disappointed that he's still in this match, dude. I don't like him. And now Galaxia, a second Neutron Star backstabber. Takes him out. Face full of turnbuckle goes Alex. Now Galaxia with another big power slam. Now Galaxia. Once again, a second Intergalaxia. Come on, cover him. Just like you did last time. Come on, cover him, cover him. Go, 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 go. Damn it, man. What's it gonna take to keep Alex down? And I don't say this out of shock or surprise or excitement. I say that out of disappointment. For once, I'm disappointed in someone kicking out. I hate this guy. Oh, and a flipping springboard senton into a shooting star. Now into a cover on Galaxia, please. Galaxia gonna kick out. And a kick right to the shoulder. Galaxia is being targeted at every possible weakness. Big knee. I believe that's the 404 knee, if I'm not mistaken. Galaxia brought to a knee. Step up enziguri again. Now Alex, another DDoS cutter. No. Galaxia kicks out. Yes. Come on, Galaxia. The Galaxia falling splash off the springboard, but it's not going to matter. Alex got out of the way. Galaxia still fighting back. Now Galaxia float over, not Hurricane Rana, arm drag. Now Alex, double knees in the corner. Alex going up to the top rope. Going for a double foot stomp. Galaxia out of the way. But Alex still fighting back here. And now Alex again with cross-wired into the cover. Galaxia still kicks out. Please, Galaxia. Please, please, please. I'm begging you to win this. No. Right as I say, a DDoS cutter. And still a kick out. And an elbow drop right to the heart. Alex might be going for a springboard. Went for that senton again. Completely missed. Galaxia out of the way. Now maybe trying to drag Alex over to the corner. Go and set up for that inner Galaxia again. Alex fighting back. Into the ropes goes Galaxia. Ducks under. And now tilts a whirl into a DDT. And now Alex, what's he got planned? What the hell is he doing? Spinning enziguri. Oh, Galaxia! Galaxia rolls him up, small package! But Alex is going to kick out. I almost said Zephyr King for a minute there. My apologies. The Galaxia with a combo strikes. Alex counters. Now Alex, face first into the turnbuckle goes Galaxia. Galaxia fighting back still. Up on the shoulders of Galaxia is Alex Wagner. Snake Eyes in the corner. Is now Alex still fighting back. Oh, went for something. Both men didn't connect. Galaxia got the better of it. Face full of turnbuckle. Again goes Alex. Power slam. Now Galaxia gearing up for the end once again. We're going to see it at one more time. Inner Galaxia. As Galaxia gonna hook the leg on Wagner. It's over. Let's go, dude. Are you serious? Are you serious? Just please end it. End it, Galaxia. Oh no, and Alex sends Galaxia into the corner. And now targeting the leg. Wagner is still in this. DDoS cutter again. No. Cover by Alex. Galaxia somehow still kicking out. Alex still continuing to punish Galaxia. Bringing him to a seated position. Running the ropes. Went for double knees. Galaxia out of the way though. Now Alex, once again, face first into the turnbuckle. Alex with an elbow. Oh, now Alex, no, cross-wired. No. Cover on Galaxia. Are you serious? Alex Wagner just pinned Galaxia. This absolute scumbag. Are you kidding me? What an asshole.
Oh no, I don't think he's done. I don't think he's done. And he's still not done. Just like last episode, this time Alex is the victim. Another DDoS cutter. And now Damien DeThay, there he is. They were banned from ringside during the match. I guess the idea is after the match nothing happens. DeThay with a deathbed to Galaxia. Wait! It's the inverse of last episode. Zephyr King coming to make the save. Float over. Powerbomb to DeThay. And now Alex going after Zephyr King. Zephyr fighting back. And DeThay and Wagner teaming up on Zephyr King. Intergalaxia! Out of nowhere! Wheelbarrow position DDT! And it's time to take out the trash! Draco Cutter, that's how you do it, Alex. Alex is out of here! And now it's Galaxia's turn! DeThay is out of here too!
Alex, Damien, you two, you have enough damage here. I have seen what you bullies have done. I know your game now, and I won't have it as long as I can breathe. No permitiremos que ese suelo sagrado sea manchado por un payaso quejumbroso y un luchador falso. Protegeremos nuestro hogar de gente como ustedes. I know Galaxia feels the same. We are going to Orlando to kick your ass.
Zephyr King just laid down the law. This match is happening at Made in Heaven.
Welcome to Social City, everybody. My name is Vincent Isaac Payne, the mayor of this wonderful town, and I'm going to show you what Social City is all about. We have the best school in the county, converted from an old prison. That's for safety reasons. And of course, let's not forget the wonderful parks we have, where we protect all the wildlife. I've lived here my whole life, driving trucks, selling things. Yeah, bitch, that's what it's all about. And let's not forget the star of the show, Straight D, who sells chips with his son Didgery. Straight D, for sake! I told you to stop selling chips in front of my house! Dad, Mervin's angry again! Just ignore it, Didgery, and it will go away. It's the notorious Straight D. Watch now.
Folks, we just saw Zephyr King save Galaxia from another vicious attack from Alex Wagner and Damien DeThay. And now we're getting into our next Global Women's Championship qualifier matchup. Haley Sparrows complained to me a lot, and I decided to cut her some slack since she's new, give her another shot, but I didn't tell her who she'd be facing. She's facing Grace Gardens, the former 3-time Women's World Champion. So, listen, if Haley wanted to play these games, she's gonna get those prizes. And I can tell she is not happy with her opponent. But at this point, I don't care. She wanted to complain. I cut her some slack. And I gave her a match. She shouldn't be disappointed. She shouldn't be disappointed. I gave her what she wanted. She just is facing a really tough opponent in a former 3-time Women's World Champion. And here she comes. The HCW legend Grace Gardens. The precedent has arrived. She calls herself the precedent because of all of the foundation she has laid for HCW's women's division, setting a precedent for all that came after her. And now she's a legend, 3-time world champion. She's led the division for years, and now she's making way for new names while still trying to accomplish whatever goals she has left. She joined this roster in 2014 and has never looked better.
has never looked back. If she can win this match and make it to Made in Heaven, there is a shot that she could become the second women's superstar to win both the HCW Women's World and HCW Global Women's Championships. The first being Kia Sakura, who has held both titles. The current champion is Kia Sakura, and she's got to be watching this very closely. As Haley Sparrows and Grace Gardens going after each other now. And now Grace and Haley locking up. Now Grace turns it around into a waistlock. Just wrangling Haley Sparrows around. Haley with an arm drag turns it into a headlock, laying down. Oh, into Haley Sparrows. Grace out of the way, kicks several kicks from Haley, wrenching the arm back. Oh, and wrenching it over the shoulder. Using it to just punish Grace Gardens, messing with the arm, and a knee drop on the elbow. And Haley Sparrows just disrespectful, went for a moonsault. Grace is not having it. Now Grace locking up with Haley, pushing her into the corner. And the referee's going to have to break this up. Haley with a cheap shot to the legend. But Grace not having it. Turns it around. Went for a kick to the midsection. Haley, though, oh my God. The disrespect, the rage from Haley Sparrows went for a senton. Grace Gardens out of the way, punishing the effort. And now Haley going for a power bomb. Not her finishing maneuver, the prettiest power bomb ever, but still a power bomb. Haley sends Grace Gardens dumped to the outside and blows a kiss on the way down. The disrespect. This referee's going to start the count. Remember, 20 on the outside. This Grace getting back into the ring. Haley there to meet her. Go into a spine buster. Now Grace going for a series of punches. And now Haley turning the offense around. Kick to the midsection. Sends Grace into the corner. And now Haley Sparrows just trying to choke out Grace with her forearm in the corner. Oh, and a drop kick. Sandwiched in between it and the turnbuckle. Gardens, though, kicks out before one. Oh, and now Haley Sparrows. Oh, gets caught with a big forearm. Grace Gardens with a Meadow Medley. Beckoning Haley to her feet. Big forearm takes her down, and now into the cover. After the Meadow Medley and forearm follow-up. Kick out at one is the last thing I was expecting. Oh, Grace went for backwoods. Haley ducked under, saw it coming. And now Grace sends Haley into the ropes. Haley, though, able to counter. Oh, inverted X Factor. Now up on the middle ropes is Haley Sparrows. Big splash. Turns Grace over, laying on her. Oh no. Went for a knee. Wasn't going to get it. And just pulling the hair back into the mat. Once again, Haley with the disrespect. This time connects with the moonsault. It is Haley Sparrows who has the advantage at this moment. Up on the shoulders, but Grace fighting back against the effort. Oh, and Grace with a big single leg dropkick takes her out. And now up on the shoulders is Haley Sparrows of Grace Gardens, spinning her around and around and around. Oh no. Into a big wasteland. Went for a leg drop. Haley out of the way though. Oh, and Haley with a big discus clothesline takes down Grace Gardens. And once again, Gardens taking down Haley this time. Both women on the outside. Remember, 20 count. Turning Haley over. Oh, and dropping a big kick. Oh, and kick to the midsection. Haley Sparrows looking to send Grace into the barricade. Sparrows has the whole advantage right now. Now Gardens gets sent into the ring. As the referee no longer needing to count both women back into the ring. Grace, though, with an elbow right to the gut, and now a chop. And now these women look to be trading blows. Back and forth we go. Strike after strike. Chop after chop. Right hand after right hand. Gardens blocked that one slap across the face. As both of these women back and forth we go. Now Gardens, big clothesline, winning the exchange. Now up on the middle rope is Gardens, big double axe handle. Now into a cover on Sparrows. Is Gardens going to qualify? No, not yet. Oh, Grace Gardens. Gardens caught Haley after a kip up with another Meadow Medley. And this time I think Gardens wants backwoods. Maybe not. Oh, and dropped on her neck with that suplex. And repeated kicks there. Grace Gardens stomps in the corner. Haley's in dire straits right now. Backwards kick connects. And now hooking the leg is Grace Gardens. Is that gonna do it? No, not yet. And you can see Gardens already frustrated because Haley's been disrespecting her the entire match, has no respect for legends such as Grace. And now into a powerbomb position. What is this? Oh, and drops her face full of turnbuckle, but a kick right to the gut. Haley trying to turn things around. Big shotgun dropkick takes down Gardens. Now Haley beckoning Gardens right to her feet. What's she got planned? Float over. Oh my God. Prettiest powerbomb ever. Is that enough for Haley Sparrows to get the win? No. That's 2 count. Gardens kicking out. Now Haley Sparrows take down there. Oh, Alabama slam into the middle rope. A wheelbarrow style Alabama slam. I'm not sure what Haley was going for there. Completely missed it. Oh, and a crucifix takedown. Grace Gardens getting the better of that exchange. Oh, and a backwoods. Does not connect. I'm not sure how. But an arm drag takes down Sparrows. Now Grace on the middle rope. Oh, and a big drop kick. Haley Sparrows is taking a lot of punishment right now as Grace Gardens was going for a metal medley and Haley turns it around into a Spanish fly. Oh, and a forearm from Gardens turns that around. Now Gardens going once again going for the metal medley, connects with it this time. And a kick to the leg. Oh, and a leg drop to the arm. Grace Gardens just punishing Haley Sparrows for daring. Oh, and a backwards. This time Haley gets out of the way. Face full of turnbuckle goes Gardens. Haley's got Gardens in a sitting duck position. Cartwheel into a splash in the corner. Haley is absolutely irate. Shotgun drop kick in the corner. And a stomp to the arm. Haley Sparrows is just punishing Grace Gardens. Once again, she's taking out her frustration over not qualifying for this match on Grace Gardens, trying to take this opportunity at the expense. And now once again, Haley Sparrows, prettiest powerbomb ever. That's gotta do it. Grace Gardens might be out. Kick out at 2 from Gardens. Somehow. And now Grace Gardens sent into the ropes. Irish whip from Haley. Pops over. Drops under. Big elbow, and I believe Grace Gardens might have been busted open. Oh, Haley misses that senton. Grace Gardens, though, sends Haley face first into the turnbuckle, into the corner once again. Turns her around. Clubbing blow to the back of the head. Forearm to the spine. Turns her around again. Throwing a flatliner into the middle turnbuckle. Face first with Haley. That is disastrous. And one final backwoods. I do believe that's it. Covered by Gardens. What? I have no idea how Haley is still kicking out of all of this. Leg drop. Gardens going back for a seconds. Dropping it on the other angle. And now Grace Gardens. What does she have planned here? It's Haley fighting back again. Gardens again. Big clothesline. Another one. Gardens with a single leg drop kick. Trying to make a comeback here. Forcing Haley to her feet. Into Meadow Medley. But Grace still isn't done after all of that to guarantee the win. Up in an electric chair position. Dropped on the back. And into a figure 4, I believe. Trying to just take out the legs. And 2 big kicks there. Gardens. Once again, Haley back to her feet, but she doesn't want to be there. Is another backwoods. This time, that's got to do it. Grace Gardens is going to Made in Heaven. The legend secures her spot in the Global Women's title match. We just saw Grace Gardens qualify for the global... This absolute scumbag. How dare he show his face after what he did last episode? How... He took out John Osborne last episode with a concerto. He has not explained to himself. He has refused to explain his actions. Rambo Armstrong is only out looking for himself. He claims that he's looking out for HCW. I don't believe it. He's taken out one of HCW's biggest stars, and I don't even know if John's going to be back in time for Made in Heaven now. John might miss the event, and it's all thanks to Rambo Armstrong. This scumbag. The longest reigning Ironweight champion of all time, and this is what he becomes. I get you're upset that William Parker eliminated you so quickly in the Rumble, but this is not the way to do it. This is not the way you handle things. What an asshole. Unfortunately, we have to listen to Rambo Armstrong talk.
So that's how y'all gonna be, huh? After everything I did as Ironweight champion, all the good I did to make it relevant again, y'all give me this? Screw y'all. Every last one of you mouth-breathing peasants ain't worth my time. You want answers, but you ain't getting them. Not from me. You don't deserve them. But I will give you folks some grace and tell you what I did and what it means. I caved that cancerous leech's skull between steel and sent his sorry ass out on a stretcher. You ain't ever gonna see him again. And it felt good to get that scum out of my town. No more half-assed appreciations. No more lying about his morals. You're welcome. Parasites don't belong in my town. Now, if you'll excuse me, y'all don't deserve to see my face. So I'm gone.
And he's just gonna leave? What an asshole. Are you kidding me? Either way, we've got a match to get to. It is our second to last match of the night. A fatal four-way to determine who will face Barry Jerome at Made in Heaven for the television title. And it's Malcolm Saint out first. He said earlier in the night that he wants Kobe Hammond's title next, after he's done with his business at Made in Heaven. Now, I don't know necessarily if that means he's coming for the title, if he's coming for Kobe, but either way, he's got a television title opportunity that he can earn tonight. If he's television champion and Kobe's Ironweight champion and Malcolm wants to fight Kobe, what does that even mean? Either way, Malcolm Saint has proven that he is a Division I hater.
Never let no one put smut up on your name. Yeah, keep your head down and work like I do. But understand, everybody ain't go like you.
This guy is vicious and brutal and has cheated to win on numerous occasions, including Kobe Hammond at Overdrive last year with a low blow to him, forcing Kobe to take a pin, propping up his feet on the ropes on Live Event 4 earlier a couple weeks ago to beat Showstopper Sparks, because no matter how many finishers he threw at Showstopper Sparks, he couldn't put him away. But Malcolm, there is no disqualification in this match. Malcolm can do whatever the hell he wants to try and earn a shot. And out next, is the man who Barry Jerome defeated last episode. Able to earn another opportunity at that championship, this time at Made in Heaven. Harris Helms, baby, has arrived. A former two-time Ironweight champion. He was Ironweight champion when we started televising HCW. Placed Final Four in the Highway Rumble this year. Joining Bobby Wright, who won the match. Ty Flathers and Luke Hawthorne in that group. Both Ty and Luke are in this match as well. Helms has been struggling to find another championship win. If he wins this match, he very well could face Barry Jerome in a rematch, and he could possibly win the title. Everything's on the line for Helms. He's got a lot to prove here tonight. Out next is the Iron Warrior. The man who had a little bit of an exchange backstage with Barry Jerome last episode. Who defeated Finn Dagger on the live event a couple weeks ago. Luke Hawthorne vows that he's going to become great. And how exactly do you do that? You win a title. That's Luke Hawthorne's goal. Championships at Made in Heaven. He placed Final 2 in the Rumble earlier this year. Only losing out to Bobby Wright. Lasted longer than anyone else in that match. The Iron Warrior was the Iron Man of the Rumble. Everybody loves Luke Hawthorne. Everybody wants to see him succeed. This is a perfect opportunity to earn an opportunity to make yourself great. And now it is Luke Hawthorne joining this fight. Which means there's only one man left to come out to this match. And that man is the highest in the room, who we saw earlier tonight lay out banner with a contact high. It's Ty Flathers. The best friend of Bobby Wright. Member of the Raiding Party with Richard Rader, Bobby Wright, and Kobe Hammond. Formed at War Games inside World at War last year. Former ABW original. This man is a generational talent, a backyard legend. He placed Final 3 in the Rumble this year. He's had multiple title shots in his career, and I personally believe that Ty Flathers is one of the best we have. He vowed to help Bobby Wright combat against the Kin, but now he's got an opportunity to go to Made in Heaven and face Barry Jerome for the television title. Either way, this match is about to get underway. Here we go. Hawthorne, Saint, Flathers, Helms. Who's going to Made in Heaven? Who will face the television champion at Made in Heaven? And Malcolm going right after Luke as Helms and Ty go after each other. Now this is interesting. There's a couple of interesting dynamics in this match. Both Luke and Malcolm were in the fully loaded ladder match earlier this year. Luke, Helms, and Ty were in the final four of the Rumble. Malcolm and Ty faced each other inside War Games at World at War. Ty and Helms battled over the #1 contendership to the Ironweight title for Overdrive last year. There is a lot of history between these four men in this match. There's a lot of history to go around. Ty gets tossed into the referee. Super kick catches Malcolm barely. And double splashes from Ty and Luke. Not necessarily getting it as Helms took down Saint. This is going to be hard to call fatal four-way action. Remember, no DQ, no countouts, no rope breaks. Face first goes Helms. And Ty inside the ring with Helms. No, now everybody's outside of the ring. Malcolm just introduced a chair into the situation, and so has Ty. Malcolm Saint. Oh, float over goes Luke Hawthorne into a DDT as Helms just destroying Ty at ringside. Helms with a lot of chest chops there to Ty as Luke taking down Malcolm. Ty back into the ring courtesy of Harris Helms. As Luke just hammering away on Malcolm Saint. Ty takes down Helms with a moonsault. Helms with got hit by a kick to the gut from Ty. Now Malcolm. Luke goes into the steps. Into the ropes goes Ty. Flipping over into a drop kick. Oh, and now Ty going after the leg as Malcolm fails to wrangle Luke into possibly an Irish whip of some kind, trying to mess with the ring. And now Luke back inside as Ty on the middle rope. Luke up on the top rope. DDT to Ty from Ty Flathers off the middle rope. Luke Hawthorne taking down Ty. Malcolm and Harris Helms back to their feet. Ty's now back to his feet. Luke's now almost back to his feet. Now gets it. Ty went on the attack. And now Ty Flathers. Oh, and a chair right to the face of Malcolm Saint. Thrown. And now Luke, the only man standing currently. Ty and Malcolm back to their feet. Face full of turnbuckle goes Ty. Ty turns it around though. Sunset flip powerbomb off the middle rope from Ty to Luke. That's now Helms. Oh! Flathers went for a contact high. Oh, this time it catches Helms! A contact high to Helms as he kicks out at two. Malcolm and Luke going right after each other. Ty flows over into a tiebreaker. And now hooking the leg of Malcolm Saint. Tiebreaker to Saint. Kick out by Malcolm. That's Luke Hawthorne going after Ty Flathers. Harris Helms looking to introduce another weapon to the equation, and it's a kendo stick. Cracked over Flathers. And thrown at Luke Hawthorne. Oh, and a big neck breaker from Helms. Malcolm going after Helms. Ty gets propped on the apron. Oh, big. I believe that was a kitchen sink knee that just took out Malcolm. Oh, and Helms catching Ty with that dropkick in midair. That is insane. And Luke back to his feet. Helms going for something here. Big clothesline. Takes down Ty. Uh-oh, Helms caught in a powerbomb position. Powerbomb by Luke. And now Luke with an iron clash to Ty Flathers. Claymore to Malcolm. Into a cover by Luke. Harris Helms breaks up the pin. Into a deep dive from Helms. Now a knee drop, holding it in place to Luke. Goes Helms. Now into a cover on Luke. Malcolm, though, breaks up the pin. Malcolm up on the top rope. Falling splash. Into a cover on Ty. This time, Helms breaks up the pin. And now Malcolm gets his back of his head dropped on the knee of Helms. There's a lot at stake in this match. There is a lot of stories, a lot of history. Luke Hawthorne said last episode that he vowed to Bobby Wright that both of them will walk out as champions. Ty Flathers wants to prove to everyone what he's already proved to the backyard areas. And a contact high from Flathers, but pin's gonna get broken up. Harris Helms looking to free HCW from all kinds of bullies. And Malcolm wants to win his first championship in his career in HCW. Oh, a double foot stomp to to Malcolm as Helms breaking up the pin. Oh, and now Helms has Luke up for washed away. Now into a cover on Hawthorne. Is that going to do it? Ty going to break up the pin. Backhand. Malcolm saved with a parting shot to Ty Flathers. Cover by Malcolm. Kick out. And now Helms with a deep dive to Luke. But Malcolm takes out the knee. And now Helms and Ty standing once again. Malcolm's got a steel chair. Back body drop to Flathers. As Malcolm just hammering away with that steel chair on Luke Hawthorne, breaking up that pinfall. And now Harris Helms taking his anger out on Malcolm. Oh, and for that kendo stick, no. And now Helms, Ty, Luke, all standing. Helms going after Flathers. And now Malcolm turns whatever that was into a power slam. Oh, and Malcolm going after Luke. Now into a cover, everybody's down. Luke gonna kick out as Helms was about to break up the pin. Helms going after Luke. Helms going after Malcolm. Ty going after Luke. There's a couple of big kicks from Helms. And now into a cover on Malcolm. Gonna kick out at one. Oh, super kick from Helms. Luke got clocked with a super kick, and Helms continuing the assault onto Malcolm. And a kendo stick to the face of Ty. I think Ty might be bleeding now as Luke Hawthorne breaks up that pin. Ty takes down Luke. Helms also down. Another kendo stick introduced in the equation. Contact high to Hawthorne, but it's not going to matter. Malcolm breaks up the pin and takes down Helms in the process of doing so. Now Helms looking for something, not going to get it. Ty, Malcolm, oh my God. Deep dive to Flathers. Now into a cover right in front of Luke, but Luke going to break it up. Oh, and Luke with a claymore to Harris Helms. Hook in the leg of Helms, is that it? Kick out by Helms. And another claymore. This time to Flathers. Double splash to Flathers. Malcolm into the cover, but the pin gets broken up. And a power slam from Luke as Malcolm stalking Ty Flathers into a parting shot. And now Luke going after Malcolm, saying dropped on his neck. Now up on the shoulders of Hawthorne is Malcolm, double knees to the stomach. As Helms has a chair cracked over the skull of Luke. Now Helms up on the top rope. What's he got planned? Malcolm's got a kendo stick. Oh, and Helms goes down. As Flathers back to his feet going after Malcolm. But Helms finding his bearings. Kitchen sink takes down Ty. Luke Hawthorne finally getting back to his feet. Malcolm back inside the ring. Malcolm gets tossed back to the apron once again. Luke back in the ring. Now Malcolm. What the hell is this? Oh, into a roll-up. Shoulders are down, but Ty breaks things up. Ty, I don't think, knows where he is right now. As Helms going after Luke. Sorry, going after Malcolm. This is tough to call. There's so much action happening at once. Ty and Helms teaming up on Luke. Sorry, on Malcolm. Jesus. As Malcolm takes down Helms. Contact Ty to Hawthorne. And that's Ty picking up that kendo stick. Malcolm with a sharp block to the front of the knee of Flathers also takes down the ref in the process. And now a kendo stick being used against Helms and Hawthorne. And now Malcolm has Luke on the shoulders. Not gonna get all of it though. Ty Flathers, German suplex to Hawthorne. And now Helms and Ty gonna try to team up on Malcolm, but they get face bumped. Backhand into the parting shot on Ty. And now Hawthorne, Helms gets caught with a glorifier from Malcolm. Luke's gonna break up that pin. And now Malcolm gonna go cover Ty, trying to lift the legs up, but Hawthorne breaking it up. The ref would not have stopped that pinfall as it's completely legal. Parting shot again from Ty to Ty Flathers. As Helms breaks it up. German suplex again from Luke. Throwing a backdrop. And now Helms, Dragon Screw takes down Malcolm. And now a tiebreaker to Luke Hawthorne. As Helms gonna break up the pin. Now Helms taking after Ty with that backbreaker. And now Luke back to his feet on the apron. Kendo stick being utilized against Flathers. And now Malcolm, the kendo stick thrown at Ty, tosses him over in a back body drop, pounces on Helms, rains down rights. Malcolm is going insane right now. As Malcolm now. Oh, Malcolm gets caught by Luke. Off the top rope. Contact high to Malcolm. Now into a cover. Luke and Helms both break up the pin. Dropkick to the back of Luke. Now Helms with a series of strikes into a DDT by Flathers. Now Hawthorne with a headlock applied, and now Malcolm with a big forearm takes down Luke. Everybody's down. Luke is gonna kick out and barely get the shoulder up. As Flathers and Helms are back to their feet. Malcolm with a headbutt catches Luke. Oh! Not sure what that was, but Malcolm State took Ty down with it. A kick to the gut. Malcolm State went for that backhand to set up perfectly for the parting shot. Didn't get it. Went for it again. Helms interrupted. As Luke now going once again back after Ty. And now Helms with a boot to the gut. Now Luke Hawthorne clubbing one on the chest of Flathers. Lariat takes down Helms. Turns his attention to Malcolm now. Turns him around in the corner. Targets the leg.
Now Helms is the one getting targeted now. Kendo stick in hand. Ty takes him down. Now Malcolm's back to his feet. Ty with a knee. Contact Ty to Helms. Now Ty going onto the apron. And now back up to the top rope. Beckoning Helms to his feet. Double axe handle. Oh, went for a drop kick on Luke. Too far away though. And now Luke going for a claymore with Ty and Malcolm are in the way. Ty catches Luke on the way down and Malcolm claymore to Helms. Into the cover. Ty breaks things up. And now Helms is back to his feet. Luke rolls to the outside. Tiebreaker! Ty Flathers has been on fire for this entire matchup. Dying to earn that shot. What the? Oh my God. Benson Banner just speared Ty Flathers. He's not even involved in this match. The HCW World Champion looking to get revenge for what happened earlier. Banner with a banhammer to Flathers. Benson Banner screw Ty. He's gone insane. And he's just gonna leave. The world champion just screwed Ty Flathers. And now Malcolm's gonna try and take advantage. Backhand. It's a burning shot. Claymore out of nowhere. Hawthorne hooks the leg on Malcolm. Luke's going to Made in Heaven. What a chaotic ending. It will be Barry Jerome defending the television title at Made in Heaven against Luke Hawthorne. What a chaotic ending. Benson Banner screwed Ty. I think Ty might have had that one if not for Benson Banner's interference. But in any case, Luke is getting the match in Made in Heaven. It's your time, Luke. Oh my God, and Barry Jerome up on the stage, face to face with the HCW World Champion. No words need to be spoken. Now here comes Luke, facing off with his opponent at Made in Heaven, the television champion, Barry Jerome. Now Harris Helms, though, back to his feet. What the heck? Whoa, no! It's the holder of the fully loaded contract. It's Logan Baxter attacking Harris Helms. Oh my God, and Club Baxter's in the ring too. What the hell? What is this? Harris Helms is a sitting duck. But it looks like he might have some backup. It's Nathan Rockstar, and that's Bruno Mendoza with him. Both men headed to the ring. Gonna take the fight to Club Baxter. And Nathan going after Tanner. Bruno takes down Sexton. Logan Baxter's been surrounded. Enemies on all sides. And Logan's just taunting them, but you better look behind. Harris Helms. Deep dive. And now Mendoza. Regicide. Nathan Rockstar. Now it's his turn. Divine touch. All three men connecting with their finishing maneuvers onto Logan. He deserves that. Now Bruno gonna take out the trash. Logan's out of here. Folks, I think I'm going to make this official. Rockstar Mendoza Helms are going to take on Club Baxter in a trios match at Made in Heaven. This is official. And as for our next episode, we've got a stacked final episode before Made in Heaven. The Global Women's Title Qualifiers finalize. Laura Quinn, Yuri Kaneko, Bria Dolores, and Alina Violet compete. We're going to see Game 2 between Leo Maverick and Danny Cash. A rematch from last episode. We're going to see Barry Jerome and Luke Hawthorne on the mic face to face ahead of their match at Made in Heaven for the TV title. We're going to see a singles match between the second half of the tag champs and challengers, Harvey Griffin taking on Mongo ahead of Made in Heaven. Next, we'll see the HCW Women's World Championship on the line. Danica Blank going to defend against Abby Raven one more time before Made in Heaven. And just made official, next episode's main event for the world title, Benson Banner, Ty Flathers one-on-one with the title on the line. And now we are about to get into our main event match, folks. It is brother versus brother for the first time ever. Out comes the younger Chase Maxwell, who berated his brother earlier on in the night after his altercation with Eli Blackboard, telling him that this life he's built as a professional wrestler is make-believe, that Chase is only here to spite him, to do better than Seth by doing the bare minimum. Seth's taken a lot of verbal punishment, but I think he's just had enough. Especially so from his family. Of all people. Chase is even new to being a wrestler as well. He's only ever had 2 championship matches in his entire career. Those 2 have been for the television title at the 1-year special earlier this year, and against Selena Adams for the LGBTKO World Championship at the Pride pop-up a couple weeks ago. And now Chase takes on possibly his biggest hike in his career. The Heart of Hartford, the older brother. Seth Maxwell has an important task ahead. Silence the doubts from his family, so that going into Made in Heaven against Eli Blackboard, he's got enough confidence and courage to take on his demon. This is the first time that Seth and Chase will be fighting each other in the ring. A dream match, I would say. In any case, tensions are high. This is going to be a fight. Brother versus brother, first time ever. Ring the damn bell. And both men locking up now. Seth and Chase, brother, has become enemy of brother. And now Seth with a headlock, trying to teach Chase a lesson, wrenching it back. Seth said he's going to teach Chase a couple lessons about how to live his life. Lesson number 1, that's a headlock. Turns him around, wrenches the arm back, trying to take out the shoulder of his brother, and now once again inflicting the pain, increasing the pressure on the arm. And a chase, it gets turned around again, wrenching it towards the back. Seth Maxwell's doing a great job at keeping his brother from having any sort of offense. He's out wrestling his brother. Chase has got to find a way to come back if he wants to really prove the point to Seth. Oh, and face first into the mat. The disrespect from Seth Maxwell. Throwing an elbow to the face from Chase. Now Chase rolls up Seth, but his feet are on the ropes. Ref! Put a kick out at 1 from Seth. This is going to be very hard to call. This is very tense and a very aggressive situation to Chase. Going to push Seth into the ropes. Throwing a cheap shot. Chase is known for this kind of thing. These kind of cheap shots. These disrespectful angles. Backdrop by Maxwell. And a Chase with a springboard moonsault to the back of his brother. Now Chase saying this one's over already. Or it could be. And a Chase. Springboard. Big knee. And into a leg drop from Chase. And now into a cover on Seth. Hooks the leg. 1 count. Still not enough to put Seth away. Now Seth. Oh, with a running bulldog. And now it's Seth who's on the outside on the apron. Rolls through into that neck breaker that he doesn't usually connect with. And now lining up Chase for some kind of assault here. Big enziguri. Spinning with style into a cover on his brother. Kick out by Chase. And now Seth went for a big dropkick. Chase got out of the way in time. Now it's Chase on the offensive. Into the ropes goes Seth. Big sling blade from Maxwell. And now Chase once again saying he's going to put his brother to sleep. He might have that opportunity. Seth, no. Turns things around in for the DDT. You cannot out-wrestle your brother, Chase. He's been doing this for 8 years. Thunderhead DDT! Maxwell with a Thunderhead like the old days of HCW. Into a blockbuster off the middle rope. And now Maxwell going up to the top rope again. Seth. Big splash doesn't connect. Chase got out of the way. It would have been a devastating splash. Did you see the height that Seth got on that? Now off the ropes. Chase dropping the knee on the face. And now Chase off the springboard. Went for a swanton. Seth rolled out of the way using the ropes to get back up. Off the springboard. Clothesline takes down Chase. And now into a cover on his brother. Chase, though, gonna kick out. All around the world we go. Seth with a Uranagi. Oh, and a sliding lariat off a seated position catches Chase. And now Seth getting Chase to 1 knee. Big dropkick. Chase rolls out of the way, out of harm's way. Smart play by Maxwell. As Seth gets dumped over the top rope onto the apron, but fighting back is Seth. Chop across the chest, misses by Chase. Seth's got Chase on his shoulders now. Oh, and wrapped up in the ropes goes Chase. Chase is having a hard time keeping up the wrestling ability, but he's outsmarting Seth at multiple turns. Seth went for that shooting star. This is wrestling ability versus wrestling intelligence. As now Chase going into a cover on Seth. No. 1 count. Chase has proven himself to be extremely crafty in the ring. In a way that Seth's not familiar with. They've never fought before. Of course, only recently has Chase become a wrestler. Seth's been wrestling for 8 years. And Chase, believing that this life he's built for himself, this career on the biggest stages in the world is make-believe, has really, really set off Seth in an understandable way. This business is sacred, and Chase is only here for the money and the clout and the spite, and I don't know, man. Now Chase, oh no, Chase with the UH shit! That stomp connecting onto his brother, cover by Chase, the first finishing maneuver in this match, but it's not gonna do it, only a 2 count. Now Chase says he's gonna put his brother to sleep again, going for the GTS. Seth again turns it around into an inverted DDT. And now Chase forced back to his feet. Chase got the punch, looking to send Chase into the ropes. Chase goes into the ropes, countered by Seth. Single leg drop kick from Chase, takes down his brother. Now into the ropes. Chase dropping the knee. Maxwell out of the way. Then a step up enziguri from Seth. Now Seth might have been looking for the Maxwell missile, but he was too close. He didn't realize how close Chase was to that corner, but instead goes to target the arm. And now Seth propping Chase to his feet. Flapjack, oh my god, goes into the bottom turnbuckle, busted open his Chase, I can imagine. Heart to heart! That haluva kick from Seth into the cover, hook in the leg, is that it? Chase kicks out. It's not enough for Chase. No, Maxwell missile! Target got locked pretty quick there. Covered by Maxwell. Kick out by Chase. A Maxwell missile out of absolutely nowhere. And now Maxwell again. A second heart-to-heart so soon. After the first one. Covered by Seth. Chase is going to kick out again. And now Seth off the springboard, big shooting star, bouncing off the middle rope. Oh, and there's those vintage laying punches, bringing him back. Seth says, get the hell up. And now up on the middle rope once again. Double axe handle, no. Chase out of the way. Chase, though, with a roll up, but Seth grabs the ropes in time. Ref had to call a rope break. Now Chase once again trying to taunt Seth to his feet. Into the ropes goes Seth. Chase misses that clubbing blow. Sling blade by Maxwell. Maxwell versus Maxwell. This is not a match I thought we'd ever see as Seth kicks away Chase. Now Seth runs along the rope. Step up enziguri up on a seated Chase Maxwell. Chase gonna kick away though. Oh, went for the big knee. Seth though. Now inverted position. Inverted impaler. Now Seth off a moonsault. Off the springboard style. Chase though with a kick right to the ear. Sends Seth crashing to the ground, back to his feet, and now Chase Maxwell once again on the shoulders of Seth. Catching Z's to his brother. Into the cover on Seth. Is that it for the Maxwell versus Maxwell fight? No. I understand the concept of tough love. I don't think that's what this is. A super kick to the side of the head. Kick to the midsection. Chase once again. Going for the stomp. Another UH shit. And now into the cover on Seth again. This might be it. Seth's down. Seth kicks out. And Chase cannot believe it. Kick to the arm. Turns Seth around. Went for a knee to the spine. Maxwell got out of the way. Oh, and an elbow just rocks Seth. Chase Maxwell. Oh, and a gut buster. Chase is having a lot of fun with this, I've seen. Seth just wants to prove a point here. Now Chase with a double axe handle to the back. Now Chase went for that swanton off the springboard, but does not connect. Seth was too far away. Once again, kicked away is Chase. And Chase sends Seth into the ropes. Jumps over. Sling blade. And now Chase pulling Seth closer to the middle of the ring. And Chase once again going for... Oh, and UH gets countered with a cutter. Seth counters with a cutter. And now Seth with a heart-to-heart kick once more. Hooking the leg of his younger brother. Is Seth gonna do it? Chase kicks out. What is it gonna take to put him away? There is no quit in either of these men. Chase has got it for the wrong reasons, though. It's just spite, and Maxwell has target locked in. Maxwell missile. He's got Chase exactly where he wants him. Into the corner. Once again, going for heart to heart. No, Chase out of the way this time. Kick to the hamstring. Seth has Chase once again. Face first into the turnbuckle. And now a shoulder block. Traps Chase in the corner. Super kick in the corner. And Seth going for round two. Another super kick. Running the other side. A third super kick. From Seth in the corner, and now going up to the top rope. High-flying maneuvers from Seth Maxwell. He used to not do this a whole lot, but now he does. Blockbuster gets countered with a power slam. Now Chase looking to put Seth asleep. No, misses the enziguri. Seth out of the way. Oh, and Chase swats away that assault. Seth brought to a knee. Super kick to the side of the head. Now Chase undoing that turnbuckle pad. Not sure what his strategy is here. And now Chase, once again, looking for it. You ain't shit connects. And now hooking the leg of his older brother. Is that it for Seth? It might be. Chase not gonna get it yet. Seth kicks out again. And the referee gonna go fix that turnbuckle pad as Chase once again has Seth up on the shoulders. Catching Z's. And now going up to the top rope. Big frog splash from Chase. Crawling over, hooking the leg. Seth's gotta be out. Seth still gets the shoulder up. This match has been just insane. Now Seth looking to whip Chase over. Seth goes out onto the apron. Chase misses the dropkick. Seth's back in the ring. Chase grabs Seth though. And now tosses him into the ropes. Chase goes over. Seth running. Goes under. Goes Chase. Maxwell missile. Out of nowhere. And now Chase into the corner. Seth's going to set up for heart to heart. This might be it. Oh God, no. Not here. Not here. Not now. Eli Blackboard's on the stage.
I've had enough of you. Made in heaven. Hell in a cell.
What did he just say? Seth just... What? No. Off the distraction. Chase got Seth. Catching Z's. Not like this. Seth was distracted. Chase. You ain't shit. Cover on Seth. Chase Maxwell just beat his brother. What have we just seen? Chase Maxwell just pinned Seth Maxwell. winning the brother versus brother battle. What just happened? With interference from Eli Blackburn, Seth is left laying and Chase is gonna leave. No. Oh my god, Seth, turn around! Seth, turn around! No! Pitch black! Eli beat the hell out of Seth! Somebody help him, he's defenseless! Chase, do something! Chase, that's your brother! Do something! Do something, Chase! You scumbag! Chase just left his brother to die! What? Oh my god! Nicole Manson! Oh my god! The Thrill Seekers are in the ring!
Stay away from him, you son of a bitch.
Nicole facing off against Eli!
Stay out of my way, Nicole.
I swear to God, I'm gonna say you're coming back with Jerry.
Oh my...
Oh, hell no!
Not here!
Valerie Rivers, you coward.
Valerie Rivers! That's her music! Is she here? I don't think she's here. Oh my god! A pitch black!
Look at what you made me do.
To Nicole Manson! Eli Blackburn just killed the Thrill Seekers.